Hello YouTube, Jay here, and welcome back to the Glove Room. It's my first video of 2016. I'm really happy to be here. Unfortunately, I kind of broke my New Year's resolution, which was to get you guys a video within the first 2 weeks of January. So please accept my most humble of apologies on that front. I promise to get you guys more content this year, more videos out for whatever you guys are looking for. Today we're going to be talking about a collection of H-Web gloves like this one, this MZP 62. This one's going out to Dave Phillips of Pelican Bat Wax. I'm really excited to get him this. And we'll talk about all the other H-Webs that I have here in the glove room in my collection. First, I want to take a second to thank all of you for subscribing to this channel. This is my first video since hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I honestly can't believe that I'm here. This has been a heck of a lot of fun over the past couple of months. I've really enjoyed making videos, taking suggestions, tweaking things a little bit. There's really poor production quality here. It's a 30-something-year-old guy sitting on his basement floor filming with an iPhone 5. And to have you guys subscribe and like and ask questions and email me, it really means the world to me. So keep that stuff coming. I couldn't do it without you guys, especially Craig Brooks, Elon Berman, Andy Hassler, and Dutch Whitaker. So thank you very much for all of the overwhelming support for this channel, my Instagram page at PickleTheBeast417, and emailing me for you guys that do at jetsohome@gmail.com. So anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the H-Webs, and yeah, let's get started, shall we?
All right, so here's the collection. It's a pretty good mix of Wilson, Rawlings, Nike, and one Mizuno with also a Leatherhead thrown in there. So mostly about half Rawlings and then half, not Rawlings. So let's talk about these four right here. These are my favorite H-Webs, really, is the Wilson A2000 and the A2K 1799 pattern in 12 3/4 inch. This one right here is the Gamer. What I love most about these patterns, you can tell from the 1799 break-in video that I did, is I love the heel of these things. They've got a great pocket depth. This is the 2012 variant, and I love the way that these things are shaped, and these webs are incredibly stable. So I like these a lot. This A2000 Super Skin was relaced by Craig Brooks down in Smyrna, Georgia, and he also did the web swap in gray, and that really makes this thing look great. Here's a almost new without tags A2K. This thing doesn't have any catch in it, and I got this one off of eBay about a month and a half ago. Here's another A2K, a more recent one. And these are great for softball as well. It's not going to be overpowering and too huge, and the ball won't get lost in there. I think that this one has been used in about half a season of men's slow pitch softball. So another good one. This one is a great one. This is a Leatherhead. These are going to be the gloves that I do my next review on for my following video. These are great gloves. This one is modeled mostly after what feels like a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Pro 303, considering the way the profile of the heel as well as the pocket. They have very stiff thumbs and pinkies, but I'll be getting into those much later when I do a more in-depth review on the infield and outfield model that I have. Here's the MZP 62 again. This one came from Glover Al 28 a couple of months ago. It's got some fresh binding and some good lace in it, and that one's recently been relaced by him right before I bought it. And like I said, this one's going out to Dave Phillips out there in sunny San Francisco, California. I can't wait to get this to him, but I decided to wait until after the weather broke so it didn't get lost in the mail. Here's a Rawlings Horween Pro H. This thing is really old and it's really big. This is a 13-inch that was relaced and reconditioned by Glove Love up in Connecticut. It's got that great smell, and it's from 1994. You can see the tag right there. There's the glove code, Charlie Echo Sierra 01. He did a great job of redoing the finger on that one too, the pinky. So let's zoom out for a second, and these four are Pro 1000s, and they're different variants from different years associated with that pattern. And let's start with this one here on the right. This one has undergone a whole lot of love, and from Glove Love specifically, who was able to recondition and also relace this Pro 1000 HB and tan tanners, and also do a web swap back to the a different tan web. Also, I sent it out to Tempe, Arizona, where Andy the Apprentice was able to take this late 90s, early 2000s Rawlings Heart of the Hide from that oil tan series, that American flag patch, and was able to sew it on and replace the other label, the red label that was on there. and he did a great job. This thing is mostly going to get a lot of shelf time, but it's so stiff. Let me show you what I'm talking about there. Oh man, this thing, I don't know what Eric does to gloves, but turn this thing into a tank. Here's another 1994. This one's a Pro 1000H, and you can see from the 1.4 right there, this is from 1994 as well, and it's from the Gutman Tannery. This leather is very soft and very supple, but unfortunately, it when I got it off of eBay, it smells like smoke, which is unfortunate. So this one sits off away from all the other ones, but you can see how great that pocket is for softball if you want to use it in the infield. This one is, again, from 1994, and this one is from the, if you see that, 09, Charlie Echo Alpha 09. That's from Tennessee Tannery, and this one is feels like a completely different profile in terms of, like, you know, how it sits on your hand. It's a little bit smaller than the other 1000s, and it feels like it's a more dry leather, even though it's been recently conditioned. These gloves don't have a significant amount of padding, but you know, I think that they still feel very good, and it's got that classic look to it in a great color. And lastly, this one is a 5-dot from the year 2000, and this one is a Pro 1000 HCB. So it's an H-Web. It's got that conventional back, and it's also in black. This one was made in the Philippines, and it's also got a nice deep pocket and a great heel. That's also really good for softball. Here's a rare one. This one I haven't seen too many of in my life. This is a Rawlings Heart of the High Pro 201 HT. The 201 is an 11.75 inch pattern, but the HT, I haven't seen too many of these. So if you've come across any in your glove travels, just let me know. I'd be interested in just seeing it. I really love the welting on this one, and the binding as well. And it's in really, really good shape. I got this a number of months ago from the Glove Guy. It also plays huge. So it from the one catch session that I did have with it, it was only about 5 minutes. It plays like it's about like a 12.25 inch. Here's my favorite pattern of all time, including the web. This is a Pro 206. It's the best. It's got the great width. It's got the great depth. You don't have to hold it. 6-finger style. It's perfect for any infield position. Obviously, it comes in a number of different sizes, from 11.5 all the way up to 12.25 inch, like the new Bryant. These Don Morton exclusives are they're just my favorite. This one is in very good shape, and I got this one recently this month from Shorman 514 out of Canada, who was kind enough to send me this one. I was able to reform this a little bit after he broke it in 6-finger style and used it for a couple of seasons, and I'm going to send this one down to Craig and get it relaced in chocolate. And coming up on the end, this one is a Pro Department 1006. It's 12.25 inch in navy. I don't know how well you can see that one, but it's also got this great orange stitching and orange lace, and there's just a lot to love about this glove. I've yet to play catch with it. I have a lot of other ones to break in the meantime, but I mean, look at this thing. This glove is fantastic. I don't show it off too often. I probably should, but really, I'm just incredibly happy to own it. And this one came from Gloveral 28 as well. So I wanted to see what people were making a big deal out of the Nike Diamond Elite Pros on Instagram. So I figured that I'll give it a shot. And actually, I'm pretty surprised by how much I like this one. This is one of the original first runs of the Diamond Elite Pro, 12.75 inch for the outfield, and it's got an incredibly stiff pinky and thumb. And I'm looking forward to getting outside within the next couple of months and seeing what this thing can do. And finally is one of my favorite gloves. This one again also came from Gloveral 28. Man, this early last year actually. And this is the model 1114. You can see what this one is right here. Not a whole lot of information out on this one. I know a couple of you guys that hit me up and said, "Oh, that's the George Brett model." I don't know how accurate that is. This thing is, it's very difficult to find any information on it. It feels great. I love this orange tan color, but very little information out there on it. No glove codes, no stamping or anything like that. Just this 1114 out there. A lot of oil that got on there before I bought it. But, that's okay. It's still a great glove. So, anyway, I'll flip it back around, but that's all the H-Webs that I have. Thank you very much for watching.
Hey, so that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching this video and subscribing to this channel. As always, you can email me at thejetstolehome@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram at picklethebeast417. I hope you guys have a great day and stay warm. And yeah, as always, stay grassy.